Jai Hind everyone. In today's video, we will discuss the last part of Footprints Without Feet. In the previous two videos, I have already explained you that the story is about a scientist who discovers a rare drug and he eats it himself and he becomes invisible. And who is that scientist? That scientist is Griffin. So he was a great scientist, but he was a lawless person. Why he was a lawless person? Because his landlord tried to throw him out of his house because he was very strange and he used to do lots of bad things. That is why he used to threw him out of the house and he burnt his landlord's house. That is why he was a lawless person, and many other instances are there in this chapter where you will see that Griffin is rather a lawless person. So he becomes invisible and he also steals clothes, money and food from people from various places, you will see. So Griffin is in London and the season was winter, January month, and the air was all cold. So he was roaming in the streets of London all naked and he was without food, money and without clothes. That is why he used to steal these things from other people. And in the previous video I have told that from where he stole from the theatre company. He stole bandage, nose, a hat, whiskers and clothes from the theatrical company so that his face is also covered. He also stole black glasses, dark glasses from the theatrical company. Okay, now see, we will discuss that what happens next. He goes to village Iping and after stealing the things from theatrical company, he goes to village Iping and he books two room in the inn. And who is the landlord of the inn? Mrs. Hall and Mr. Hall. So Mrs. Hall is the landlord. And Mrs. Hall did not ask him a lot of questions. She did not complain about him because he was looking very strange. He acted strange, he acted rude with Mrs. Hall, but she did not complain about him to the police because he has paid her in advance. A lot of money was paid by him to Mrs. Hall in advance. So we will see what happens in the inn in village Iping. So after all his money was gone, again he wanted to steal money because he was not earning. So for stealing money, he goes to the clergyman's office or study. Okay, it was his study room, and from the drawer he steals money from the clergyman's office. And the clergyman and his wife came to him and they were sure that they will catch the thief. So they said, surrender. But they could not catch him because he was invisible. So it was an extraordinary affair for them because they could hear everything but they could not see anyone. Okay. Now see what happens next. So it happened with Mrs. Hall also that many times Mrs. Hall woke up and she could see the door of the guest room was open and she could not find anyone because it was done by the invisible man. So usually his room's door remained closed because Griffin himself told Mrs. Hall that nobody will disturb him because he is there for solitude, he is there for peace. So he never wanted to get disturbed by anyone. But the main reason was that he was invisible and he did not want to get disturbed by anyone. So his room was most of the time closed and locked. He used to get very angry if anyone tried entering his room. But one day Mrs. Hall wants to investigate his room. She wanted to see that who is he and from where he has come. And what did she saw? When she entered the room, she saw the bed and she could see that it was all cold, and that she could feel also that somebody has left many time, like it is a long time that somebody has left the bed and it was cold. So she started searching. She found the bandages which he used to tie around his face, which were lying around the room. Suddenly Mrs. Hall heard a sniff. Sniff means breathing sound, close to her ear, and Griffin's hat that was lying on the bedpost flung towards Mrs. Hall and hit her on the face. So the invisible man was present in the room, but he has removed all his clothing, bandages, hat, etc. everything. Okay, so who hit Mrs. Hall? The invisible man Griffin hit Mrs. Hall with his hat. Okay, now see what happens next. She was very scared then, that what is all these things happening to me. She thought that spirits must have entered. Spirits means ghosts, spirits means atma. Okay, spirits must have entered her inn, okay, her hotel room. So she was thinking that. So the chair, the chair was hit by the invisible man on the door, and the door was closed, and she started screaming very loudly, and the neighbors of Mrs. Hall thought that it was witchcraft which has caused such a thing to happen. And when the news of this burglary at the clergyman's house reached other people in the town, everyone started suspecting the strange scientist. So everybody was sure that they suspected that Griffin must have done it, because he was looking very strange also. So Mrs. Hall called Jaffers, who is the constable of that area. So another character of this story is Constable Jaffers. Mrs. Hall called Jaffers. And what happens next? Jaffers could also not see the invisible man, and Jaffers could also not see the invisible man, and Griffin, when he was, the scientist became very angry and started shouting at all of them and showed him that what he was, how he has become invisible. He again opened, when Mrs. Hall went to call Jaffers, he had wore all the clothes and bandages, and then when this Jaffers came, he removed all his clothing and bandages, and again he became invisible in front of all. He showed all of them that he is an invisible man. And they all were horrified as they looked at the headless man. Headless man because he did not remove his clothes, but he removed his bandages, hat, and etc. So Mr. Jaffers, who is the constable of the village, was surprised as he saw that he had to arrest a man without any head. So Jaffers wanted to catch him, but again he started removing all his clothes, and he became invisible, and again he became invisible, and this time also he was saved, and nobody could catch him. So you can see from the story that Griffin is a lawless person because he has done lots and lots of bad things in the whole story. But for living his life, for eating food, for clothing, etc., he has to steal more money, clothes and everything, and he will be doing a lot of bad things in the future also. So this is the whole story. Jai Hind children, study well.